welcome back to the Calm Power program. I am Dr. Roger Goddard, and I'm taking you on this journey of skill building so you can live healthier, happier, joyous, wonderful life. So it's great to be with you, and we are working our way through the first key area in Calm Power, and that is the area of body. And we already talked about how nurturing, cultivating, creating a calm body state is so important, because generally we carry around a lot of tension and stress and anxiety in our bodies, in our muscles, in our heads certainly. So we talked about nurturing it all day long, a calm body state. So when we encounter problems, difficulties, it's not but it's I can solve this. Then we spoke about the importance of diet and how important it is eating a diet that is high in nutrients and wonderful life-sustaining foods, whether it be Mediterranean diet or some other diet that really fills us with good nutrition, good energy, positive feeling inside. When we eat poor, unhealthy, bad foods, we feel sluggish, we feel heavy, we don't feel good, we feel depressed. Sugar, too much salt, things make us anxious. So the second calm body skill is healthy eating. Now we're up to the third calm body skill. Strong body. Strong body. You know, a number of years ago, I had a weak body. I was busy working and becoming a psychologist, and I didn't have time to take care of myself. And I can remember when going up a flight of stairs was a big project. I kind of felt weak and my legs felt difficult and tired by the end. I got winded and I felt kind of exhausted and my body state was a bit anxious. And then I realized, hey, I've got to get back into being healthy, strengthening my body, being aerobic, feeling good. And it changed my outlook, it changed my feeling, it changed my state of mind, it changed my body state, it changed my level of strength. And it can change yours too. Now I know some of you out there might already be doing a fantastic job at being committed to aerobics and strengthening of your muscles and working that. Well, there's room for improvement. I know some of you are kind of in the middle where you do it sometimes but not all the time. But maybe you have a lot of stress in your life and you need to really improve and do more of it. And I know some of you out there just do it occasionally, once a week or once a month or maybe once a year when you get together with some family or friends. You'll throw a football or you'll do a little run or something with the children. And it'll be something, it'll be good, or you'll take a walk occasionally, and that's fantastic. And I also know some of you are very sedentary and you're really not used to doing exercise. So we really have 4 different kinds of people when it comes to using our bodies in a powerful way in terms of getting the sort of aerobics and exercise that we need. Now, exercise and aerobics affects the state of mind. Mind and body, they're totally connected. Body, mind, heart, soul skills. Mind and body. If we nurture and help our body and strengthen our body, our minds are going to be calmer, more relaxed, happier, more energetic, more positive. When our bodies are kind of weak and dreary and hurting and got muscle aches and pains and all kinds of sensations that we get scared about and we don't know, then our mental state is going to be worried, nervousness, anxiety, fear, depression, weakness. When we commit ourselves to being able to do aerobics on a regular basis, we're going to really feel better. We feel stronger, we feel lighter, we feel more energetic, and we emotionally are in sync with the world around us. Now, because I'm talking to many of you with all different levels of aerobics, I'll start with the sedentary people. Now, one critical study, it's good to know, that just a little bit goes a long way. Study has shown that a woman who walks 45 minutes a week decreases her risk of heart attack by half. Women have to take heart health very seriously. A lot is made of men and heart health and the stress they undergo, but women are just as susceptible to heart disease, to all kinds of problems. Being healthy, feeling great is connected with having good exercise and being able to have a healthy body that is strong and that gets what it needs. Our body craves exercise and movement. So the study found that just 45 minutes of walking by women during the week cuts their risk of heart attack in half. So a little bit can go a long way. But what I propose aiming at is every 2 to 3 days, at least 15 to 20 minutes of something that gets the heart pumping. Aerobic exercise is very, very good. So we started off talking about aerobics. Aerobics is really important because it energizes the body, it cleans the body, it washes out the body, it helps the body to, process what it needs to process and feel good. And in doing aerobics, if we're breaking into it and you're used to a somewhat sedentary life and not doing much, you have to go very, very slowly. I tell all my patients this, that when you start to get into aerobics, you start off with maybe 5 minutes once every other day or maybe once a day, tiny, tiny amount. Because take it from me, I know what it's like to have a weak body and not have it built up. You will, if you get into it too much, oh, this is easy, I can jog for, 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, this is not tough at all. The next day you wake up and you pulled something in your back or your foot and you hurt yourself and you're saying, who is this doctor who gave me this advice? This exercise stuff isn't for me, I'm not a physical person. And you stop. Because something that sedentary people don't always understand and realize is that you have to build up muscles very, very slowly. You cannot rush it. They have to be energized and then rested on regular intervals in a regular way. And you can't start off by pushing yourself. So I advocate you start with 5 minutes fast walking, putting on tape and doing some dancing for once every other day, maybe once a day. And then every day you increase it by just a minute or two. You have to have self-discipline at first. For the first 2 to 3 weeks. The first 2 to 3 weeks you go very slowly, adding a minute or two every day. Then you've built up the muscles, you've built up the strength, and you're not going to pull something as readily. Stretching before and after doing exercise helps the muscles to maintain their flexibility and protects us a bit from difficulty in terms of being able to strain ourselves. So critical issue is to build up slowly, start slowly if you're not used to it. If you're used to it, it's good to increase, set new goals, see what's healthier, cross-train, do different things. So, the aerobics power skill involves A for a daily, easy, fun-to-do movement. It's got to be easy at first. It's got to be fun. More fun, the quicker the time goes, the more enjoyable it is. E. E for even, deep, smooth breathing. As you do it, if your breathing is unsteady, uneven, you could get all kinds of difficulties. Try to breathe in deep and breathe out as you exercise. R for raise my heart rate slow and steady. O for only a few minutes at first. Do not overdo it. B for build stamina. Add a few minutes each day. I for intensify your movement and heart rate after 2 to 3 weeks. Then you build it up. Then you can do a bit more and you'll be feeling stronger, feeling more able. Your muscles will be able to absorb the shock and do the exercise after 2 or 3 weeks, at which time you'll be able to push it a little bit if you want, or just maintain your level. C4, cool down slowly. Ah. S for stretch gently before and after. That's the aerobics power skill. Next, strong body power skill is to have strong muscles. Strong muscles power is very important. When we strengthen our muscles, pushing them a little bit every day, we get stronger, we feel better, we have more energy, we feel good. Now, the best way to do this is with a trainer at a gym, to be able to build up slowly. Now, there's a lot of good tapes and programs and YouTube instruction videos that you can get to build your muscles even at home. So you might want to do this at home or you might want to do this at the gym. The best thing is to do this at a gym. it'll be better to have people around you who can really teach you how to do this, how to build your muscles. If you're already going to the gym on a regular basis, I would suggest improve, improve, improve. Make it better. Find a way to set some goals, do better, get some more instruction, to push it a little bit so you're really energizing your body. Strengthening our muscles builds a very strong muscles and bone structure that we need as we grow older. Very critical to feeling strong, feeling good, and living longer, living healthier, living happier. So to get into this, every 2 to 3 days, every 4 days. I know for myself, if I go 4 days or longer, my muscles start to get weak again, and I've got to start from scratch. So I want to maintain that level of power, of strong muscles, every 2 to 3 days, really, is what I do. Now, I'm not thrilled about the gym. I have been into basketball. Once I got into aerobics and exercise, I just fell in love with playing basketball. It was wonderful. It was fantastic. And then as I got a bit older, I had to switch over to tennis. And I go at tennis awfully hard, with great intensity. In order to have that intensity, it's good and very, very helpful to have strong muscles. But when I play tennis, the time goes by really, really fast. It flies by because I love it. I have a great time. But when I'm at the gym, it's a bit boring. It's a bit, tough. You gotta pump and do your reps and do your sets. And so what I like to do at the gym, my preference, obviously they've got, if you're doing aerobics at most gyms, they have the TV and you can watch programs, take your mind off somewhat what you're doing. But in terms of doing the different machines or the weights to be able to build the muscles, I happen to use the crutch of watching movies, watching videos on my cell phone. Because that way I stay entertained and I'm still able to get the strengthening of the muscles that I need, and then I really enjoy it rather than being bored or being strained by it. It becomes more fun for me, more pleasurable. So you might want to try something like that. But in order to have strong muscles, the key skill here involves S4, start slow then grow, T4, train every 2 to 4 days, R4, resistance added increases muscle, O4, 1 or more training sessions. More is better. People really know how to do it. It's a science of building the muscles, of making you stronger, of knowing which muscles to build, how many sets to do, how many reps to do. Get training. N4, never overstrain or overtrain. No pain, no gain, that's a fantasy. People know it's not true. You have too much pain, you're hurting yourself, hurting your muscles. Yes, there's some discomfort. Yes, it's a little bit difficult. Yes, you're pushing yourself to a certain degree. But this no pain, no gain business is not exactly correct. It should not be really painful, and you should not be suffering, and you should not be overtaxing or overdoing it with your muscles. G4, go slow with focus. It's not just, let me pump the iron and I'm going to be all strong and powerful. You got to kind of, do it slow, get the training, know how to do it so you do it correctly. Strong muscles power. It'll help you feel great. Next, we come to the move power skill. Just moving, just stretching, just exercising our body, just having some movement all day long is very, very important. A lot of us sit at jobs where we're not doing a whole lot during the day to kind of get the circulation moving, do all kinds of things. And so therefore, movement is very important. Even as we're sitting, stretch our neck, stretch our arms, do all kinds of things. So in terms of movement, the movement power skill stands for M for make a daily move and groove time. If you can have a time where you can put on some music, take a walk, do some stretching, do some yoga, that is great. Maybe in the morning, even watching TV. Again, I am not the most in love with exercise where I don't feel that energized by it. I am not the most in love by exercise that I don't feel fantastic by it. So sometimes I'll do some stretching in front of the TV as I'm watching the TV, my favorite program, and take my mind off what I'm doing, but still my body is getting movement rather than just sitting there like a bump on a log. O4, open with circular swaying motions. Circular swaying motions. It gets the circulation going. It stretches the muscles. I've taken some Tai Chi to be able to move in different ways that harmonize the body with the energies around us, with the way in which the body needs and wants to move. Open swaying motions helps us to be able to loosen the body and feel good. V for vary the types of movement that you do, and E end with a 4-direction salute. The next strong body power skill is improve my aerobics power. Okay, let's say you started on a routine, or you're already heavily into doing exercise, doing strength training on a regular basis. Well, there's always room for improvement. And improving the benefits that we get from it is very, very important. And there are many different ways to do that. So make a commitment to improve your skills, how you do it, what you're doing, vary your training, cross-train, all kinds of different things. Get more training from a trainer is very, very important, very, very helpful in helping us to feel great and be able to have the energy and have the health that we need to live a great life. And improve my aerobic skill involves I for improvement strategy, M for make a goal, P for perfect execution, R for rest intervals, O for observe and direct ki, chi, which is the energy of the universe, V for visualize correct athletic motion. In our head, we can envision which way we should best execute the activity that we're doing, and E for elastic, smooth, coordinated movement. It's very critical and very helpful to be committed to aerobics, strengthening our muscles, getting our heart rate up, feeling good inside, building our strength, making sure our health is good because we are doing the things that our body craves and desires and wants us to be doing. Movement, exercise, strengthening. Very, very critical, very, very important. Harmonizing with the world around us. Helping our body to heal and to nurture so that we're healthy and strong throughout our life. Strong body power. Use it. It'll make you feel great. Until the next time, this is Dr. Roger Goddard signing off.